So 5 things to add more fun to your life. First one is say yes more often. Even if it's for a little thing, if it's for a coffee date, say yes more to spontaneous things. And I know that it's hard. I know that you have schedules. I get it. I really do. But you can do it because we can make time for whatever it is that we really truly want to make time for. I challenge you to romanticize your everyday life. There was a book I read with my mom back when I was a teenager called Living a Beautiful Life by Alexandria Stoddard. And it talked about when you pay bills. Yes, who likes to pay bills? Nobody. But if you sat down and you thanked all those bills for providing you a service that you absolutely need, light a candle, it was back in that day, so it was like write the checks with love and ease. But today, of course, we're online, right? So most of us. So go online, pay the bills, but do it in a beautiful environment so you're not dreading it, right? I also want to take this down to dish towels. And I know this is so crazy, but dish towels, think about it. How many of us have those old, raggedy, holes dish towels? What do you use every single day in your life? Dish towels. So why not make them beautiful? Go to a thrift store even. Find a way. I challenge you, throw away all your old dish towels and get new dish towels. And so every time you go to get one, it's fun and it's a beautiful color and it's fresh and it's new and it's not that expensive. But these little things that we can change to make our everyday to day life really beautiful can add so much joy to our life. 3, be fully present. I challenge you today to just really, truly be present. Like I have talked about, making whoever is in front of you the most important person of your life in that moment, because that is where the magic happens. And being present, get off your phone, stop thinking about all the things that you're worrying about, the state of the world, the politics, the everything. There's time for that later, but in that moment, be with that person. 4, surround yourself with playful, fun people that you love, people that actually give back to your energy. And I know people have talked about this forever, but oh my gosh, this is so important. I really have the most amazing people around me, and I really do not let negative people come into my life. I have one person that is my family member that I love very, very deeply, but I limit my contact. It is not good for my soul to be around this person, and because I love them so much and I want the best for them, but it is really truthfully not healthy for me because they are so incredibly negative. 5, I want to throw this out there. Name your brain, okay? I saw this and this helped me so much, and I know it sounds so silly, name your brain, but your thoughts are not facts. Let's say that again. Your thoughts are not facts. They are just thoughts. So if you name your brain, give your brain another name. And then when you have a thought, you don't own that thought like it's part of you and who you are as your identity. You can question that thought because it's not Christina's thought, it's Tasha's thought, right? So my brain is named Tasha. I've always loved that name since I was 12 years old. Do you know that I went through a phase and I renamed myself like 5 times as a teenager? So my name is Christina. As a little fun fact, I went by Chris in junior high. I was grown up, I was known by Tina. Also went by CJ because I loved Pamela Anderson and her name was CJ on Baywatch. And so I decided that I was going to be called CJ. And then I was Kate. And then I was Tasha. I just decided to name myself different things. I don't really know why, and I was silly, but it's kind of hilarious. But Tasha stuck, and now that is the name of my brain. So when I have a thought, and I'm going to be completely honest with you here, the other day I was with a friend and we were doing this big business plan, and I was looking at her, and gosh, she was so amazing. She was so brilliant, and she was so smart, and she was so beautiful. I said to myself, wow, I bet you she's going to do really, really great, and I'm not. Like, I bet you in this venture that we're on together, literally stopped and said, really, Tasha? Really? That's the thought you're going to have right now? That she's going to do great and you're not? Why can't we both do great? As my daughter says, girl, bye, because I didn't want that thought. So then, but because I didn't take that thought as fact and make it part of my identity and who I was, and that's real, just because I thought it, then I got to dismiss it. And then I was like, nope, She is fabulous. She is beautiful. She is amazing. But so am I in my own way. Why can't we both be just as fabulous in our own rights, in our own ways, and both be successful? We can. So the first tip, say yes more often. Second tip, romanticize your life. Make the little things beautiful. Third, be fully present in the moment. Surround yourself with playful people. And 5, name your brain. So that's it for today. Please subscribe, like, tell me what you're going to name your brain in the comments below, because I would love to hear what you guys come up with. I love you guys. And remember, what do we say? Fun is not an activity, but it's a feeling that we live. All right. Mwah. Bye.